Every time, 11 huffs of the swamp gas, fine. 12 huffs. Poop man, come on. Oh, I feel like poop man today. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Oh, we're getting around. I'm getting a random event, but I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to more Zulrah. This log is so bad. 2 onyxes, 3 surfaces. Oh. 2 onyxes, 3 serp visages, 1 magic fang. 664 Solange teleports. All for the price of 1,326 KC. Haha. Isn't that so neat? Isn't that so cool? Let's keep going to Zulrah before I lose hope. I'm having a real tough go of it. Zulrah's not treating me nice. What was I last time? I was like creeping up on 900 KC. Last stream I was like, 900 KC. That's not too bad. We'll have 1,000, and by the time we're at 1,000, we'll officially be allowed to complain. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun little rule I've set for myself? I've gone fully numb. Drops mean nothing. Magic seeds? Nah. Snapdragon seeds? Nah. These 10 snappy D drops? Nothing. Antidote drops? Nothing. None of the drops mean anything anymore. The only thing that matters is that I still haven't seen the blowpipe, and I'm not sure if it exists. Like, all the information I can see shows it on the drop table in like collection log and stuff, but I'm not convinced. I never seen it. And you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna break the dry streak, the like 150 dry streak. By wearing the exact incorrect gear, having the exact incorrect prayer on. Oh, I'm gonna get like a double drop of visages or something, or get a mutagen. I'm gonna get lucky in the wrong direction. I don't even want to talk about raids for mega rares or nothing like that. Doesn't matter. None of those haha, fun, silly discussions mean nothing to me no more, because who can think about a raids 4 drop table when you can't even hit the friggin' Zulrah drop table? Ugh. Okay, just cast Avenge. Do some big damage. And... oh. It's a purple light, not a pink light. Not the kind of light we want to see. On. Hey, at least we're gonna see the 1337. Isn't that a fun number? It's a throwback, isn't it? That's an MLG Pro Elite funny number. I'll show you why our drop luck is so god awful. Where is it? The nightmare. Haha, look at that. It's 2 ink maces on the collection log in like 20 kills. Yeah, we're getting spooned in the wrong place. 2 ink maces at nightmare before I even see a blowpipe. This is hell. These drops are broken. These are busted rates. I don't know what I did to Zulrah or didn't do to Zulrah. I don't know. I don't know. You just gotta keep going. It's like, you know, that kid's book. It's like, imagine if it was, instead of the little train who could, and it's like, I think I can, I think I can't. No, it's the little train who knows they can, but isn't sure they want to. Rare drop table and flax. I love getting the rare drop table. I love not even rolling on the loot table that I need to roll on. It's so good. Oh, and the chef's kiss when you get the rare drop table with the nothing roll. Oh, it's so great. Love Zulrah. Love Zulrah. It's such a great boss. I mean, more than anything, the thing that I've gained out of doing Zulrah is like the fishing and cooking levels more than anything else. It's really the most valuable thing I'm taking from this boss is just the ability to cook like high level food, and I can boost for anglers now with the Admiral Pie. It's that, and I'm like more than halfway to 99 mage at this point. I swear, if I get 99 magic at Zulrah, 99 magic and range at Zulrah, oh good lord. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, then bunch of venom, ranged on the side, and ranged on the side for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then ranged at the top, and then 1, 2, 3. Chaos and death runes. More charges for the toxic trident. Speaking of, 1,500 charges left. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Notifications here. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Who cares about what Zulrah said last KC? Let's see what it says this KC. Come on, Zulrah, what do you got for me? Let's roll those dice again. If I just keep rolling the dice, eventually I'll win. Right? That's how gambling works, right? You always win eventually if you keep gambling. You just gotta train. You gotta train your RNG stat IRL. You gotta buy scratch-off tickets at the gas station to train your RNG skill. Let's see it, Zulrah. What do you got for me? What have you got? At least I'll have a bunch of Calquat trees. That's probably enough Calquat trees for tree runs all the way to 99. I don't even want to take stock of the supplies that I've acquired yet until I get the blowpipe. I don't want to do any sort of looking at like what supplies I have or like what herb lord or herb runs or nothing. I don't want to do nothing. None of the other things until after blowpipe. Cause like until a blowpipe, none of it matters. Until I get blowpipe, none of those supply things, other skilling grinds, nothing matters about it until after Zulrah is dead forever. Like 250,000 scales are gonna last me a long time. I don't know when I'll have to come back here. And I really hope it's not for a long time. Forgot the rotation. I just go off of like, yeah, I should probably move over here now kind of feeling. I don't even remember what the rotations are. Range, melee, and then a bunch of random shit. And then like ranged mage, ranged, and then a bunch of random shit. Or what is it? Like ranged melee, mage, and then a bunch of other stuff, because in that one there's two different ways it can go. I don't care. I don't care anymore, Zulrah. I've done my time, Zulrah. I command you release me. I petition you for at least let me be on parole. Ugh. Oh no. Well, every drop that rolls that isn't the blowpipe hurts a little bit more. That, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do I have any more crombolins? No, I have to go fishing for more crombolins after this. After I run out of these, that's great. I would very much like to finish getting the blowpipe before I run out of crombolins, but with my luck, that's not gonna happen. Don't cast the Venge yet, because it could pop it on something dumb. We wait. Slurp one of those. Yep. Don't cast nothing. Just wait for all the minions to come out. Venge to 5. Why misclick like this? Throw a bunch of venom and then poison ranged on the side. Venge to 41, that's actually a pretty decent Venge. Snapdragons, Dragon Bones, and Zulrah Scales. Beep 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 boop beep. Someone in a clan I'm in did the math, and I'd be on rate for the Bofa if I just spent all the time I spent here trying for the blowpipe to go for the Bofa. And like, that sounds great and all, but I know I'd just go just as dry at the Bofa too. And it would feel worse too. Because the non-unique rolls at Corrupted Gauntlet are so much worse. At least here I'm getting like farming and fishing and cooking XP and stuff. Gauntlet, you're just straight up getting stats, and it's not what you want, really. Wait for it. Bench the 36 is pretty good. Hey Zulrah, can I please have the blowpipe this KC? Maybe I just haven't asked nicely recently. I would really like the blowpipe, it would be kinda nice and fun. Please, Zulrah. Wrong loot beam. 1,333. Let's refill the potions as well. Okay, well, until next time. Until next time. And next time is right now. Oh, I'm losing my fucking marbles of Zulrah. Oop. Melee phase. Come on, Zulrah. Let me roll them dice again. Come on, give me the dice. Give me the dice. Let me see them. Just give me those 2 dice. Give me the 500-sided. Oh great, slow on the Venge. That's never a good sign. Pop the Venge on a random snakeling. That's great. Turn off prayer. And I don't think we killed this phase. Nope. Let's see it, Zulrah. Roll those dice for me. Nothing. I am really giving it my best effort. I don't... Oh, I don't know what's so wrong. Once, really. Could be anything. Could be any kill now that just sets me free from this place. And like, it'd be sad if I were like on rate for seeing the uniques, but just never saw a blowpipe. I'm just straight up dry for uniques. It's 1 in 125 to see a drop. And I have 6 drops out of, I'm like half of the drop rate. My current drop rate is like 1 in 250. And like, yeah, it all evens out in the end, but like, that's over probably 100,000 KC. You know what I mean? In the small enough numbers that you're like working with from like a person, from like a math standpoint, sure, it all evens out in the end. But from the personal standpoint of I'm the one who's on the outlier going dry, it doesn't feel like it's gonna ever even out in the end. It just feels like, yeah, guess I'm just the unlucky one. And then you finally break the dry streak and you're like, haha, well that's a shitty collection log, but I'm never going back to Zulrah because that boss sucks and it's mean to me. So then it doesn't even out in the end because you're not doing 1,000 more KC, 2,000, 3,000, however many more 1,000 KC you need to get back to a normal, like, drop rate. I needed to do like 10,000 KC for my drop rate to look like, at this point, that's realistic. I need to do like 1,000 KC of getting spooned, like double drop rate just to even out the drops at this point. It's so bad, it's so bad. I'm not gonna do that, just give me the blowpipe and I'll leave. I don't need a nice looking collection log, Zulrah, I just need the diadem drop. Roll those dice. Shark, lure, chaos runes. Oh. This is not going well. Not going well for me at all. I'm looking at the wiki right here and it says, says, Tanzanite Fang on the drop table. I don't know about that one. Maybe we gotta reach out to the old school wiki team. Maybe they're actually wrong on this one. Let's tank one off prayer just to pop the venge. This might be kind of a fast kill. Hey, isn't that neat? And let's see. Kind of a fast one, 141. Shark. Welcome back to the Zulrah pit. Is there anything I haven't hit on the rare drop table yet either? I haven't hit the nature talisman. I've hit the dragon spear. I haven't hit the shield left half. I can't tell with the dragon helmet because I might have, but it's already on the normal drop table. I've hit the rune kite shield 3 times. I've hit the rune javelin drop. Hey, at least I'm never gonna run out of Calquats. The number of manta rays that I picked up, that's fake. Don't look at that. Most of those have already been eaten. Same thing with the shark lures. Most of the shark lures have already been used, turned into sharks and eaten. What else?
Is there any other cool little fun facts on the drop table here? More dragon mid-helms, more chaos runes. Like, I had hope going into this grind. I had hope that, like, hey, you know, maybe I'd get 2 magic fangs, and then I could make a toxic staff of the dead as well as you know, toxic staff of the dead as well as the trident of the swamp. Those would have been cool, you know, have both of those in the bank. But nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're at the elite number. Haha, elite number. One out of 512, 1,337. I had a 7.3% chance of going this dry. But that's okay. Let's reset those numbers because it's only a 1 out of 13 drop to go this dry. That's not too that's not too bad. It's not too unlucky. Like, deep in my soul, I know it'll probably happen soon. If I had to guess. But something else tells me it's gonna be another 1,000 KC. At this point, I'd be happy with anything to just break up the dry streak. Just something to remind me that drops exist here. Oh no. Perfect. We just phase it here and then get ready. Big venge. Big venge, please. And double eat just to stay alive. And then what do we get? Raw sharks and Zalandra teleport. The drop that says 4 more tickets to the fuck you factory. Oh boy, I hope I don't have someone tell me fuck you to my face again. Oh golly gee, I hope I don't see Zulrah wasting my time at the waste your time at Zulrah factory. At least give me a pet. At least, I mean, the least you could do for keeping me here this long, Zulrah, is giving me the pet. It's just common courtesy. Everyone knows it. Zulrah pet is kind of cool. Falling off the fucking wild and wackiest switches you ever done seen. Only for me to go and fucking slam my toe into the corner of a table. That's what this feels like. It just feels like constantly being mildly inconvenienced by random bullshit. Being like, oh, you gotta go get more fish. Side quest from Zulrah, you gotta go fishing for a couple of hours. Side quest from Zulrah, you gotta go hunt more moonlight antelopes. Side quest from Zulrah, you gotta remember why this game is fun. Go do a theater of blood with subpar gear. And then your whole team's like, why don't you have the blowpipe? And you're like, shut up, I know. Don't remind me. It make me upset. You know that old saying, if you get thrown off a horse, what should you do? Get right back on and try again. It's what do you do if someone kicks you in the shin? Go back the next
two minutes later and be like, hey, are you gonna give me a piece of candy or are you gonna kick me in the shin again? And then they'll roll a 512 sided die and be like, you know what? I think you're getting kicked in the shin again. I'm like, are you sure there's even the like candy option on that die? And they're like, well, you'll never know. Come back again so I can see if I can give you the candy or kick you in the shin again. And you just keep going back and getting kicked in the shin, and you're like, I don't think you have any candy. Ugh.
Why do I let myself get meleeed? I shouldn't be letting myself get meleeed. It's so dumb. I don't know. It's your YouTube recommendations. I don't know. I weirdly minimized the tab there. Melee phase, question mark, melee phase. Let's take off that prayer. Alright. Hey Zulrah, are you gonna give me the thing I want, or are you gonna kick me in the shit again? Thanks, have a good one. Let's see this. And here we go. You logs and chaos runes. Castle Wars. Shark. Crumbon. Back to it. What am I doing? I have the scroll box. Or scroll book, not a box. I have the teleports in there. I gotta start using those. What a shame it would be to leave Zulrah with unused Zulrah teleports. Me and a couple of friends watched The Menu the other night. That movie's real bad. It was a real stinker. Very funny though. Rich people making a movie about how rich people are insufferable to prove that they're actually cool. Actually, they're one of the cool rich people who isn't insufferable. And they proved it by making an insufferable, terrible movie about how they're actually cool rich people.
See, because we get it, because we know that these other rich people are pretentious and, like, shallow, I guess? I don't know. It's so... It's such a dumb movie. Which is sad, because I like shows about cooking and stuff. But I enjoy, like, when I worked in kitchens, and I really like working in kitchens, actually. It's pretty nice work, consistent, nice routine, part of a team. There's a lot of things I like about working in restaurants. But when... I love Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares because it's like satisfying to be like, yes, there are stupid people who work in restaurants and they fuck it up and you just want to shake them by the collar and be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like Gordon Ramsay is, I feel, he's a rich guy. He's very wealthy, but he's that way because he's partly because he's like a charismatic personality and he looks good on TV and, you know, he does all these shows. But also a lot of it is just he's good at what he does. I don't think it needs to be like deeper than that. I don't think a chef needs to be like an artist talking about like the death of my art by these people, shit like that. It's dumb. Gordon Ramsay is not very pretentious at all. He's just like, it's good food. You make good food. You do it right, and you make good food. If you don't make good food, then why? Do it better. And... Ooh, grapes. And Zulrah scales. Oh, this is a strange one. This is... Someone's asking me on Discord what I mean, what the fuck is going on with something I posted earlier today. Because I found a video of, intactivist infighting. Like... Yeah. It's such a it's such a strange thing of like, yeah, I don't think elective cosmetic surgery or genital mutilation should be done on people without their consent. So like, that goes from anything from like any sort of cosmetic alteration that isn't life-threatening or like necessary for life. That's the definition of cosmetic. You don't need it. So like anything from someone with an intersex condition or you know, anything like that, all the way to just like basic circumcision is kind of gross. It's really gross, especially if you're doing it on a baby that has no clue, and then you are in the United States, at least for me, and you're so puritanical and prissy that like you won't even talk about like what happened for years and years and years, and even when you do talk about it, it's in like hushed voices and you're like, oh, this isn't proper conversation. It's like, what the
What do you mean? It's the whole thing's screwed up. But I came across a video of like an intactivist of people who like activists against circumcision. Not the foreskin restoration people. Completely different. Foreskin restoration people are desperate and horny. Intactivists, I would say, actually have a good cause. But there's like infighting currently in the intactivist community. And I saw a video with like 100 views on YouTube. And it's just, I don't know how I find these things. It's so strange. I don't know why. Why? Like, cause YouTube knows I'm gonna click on them. They're gonna they've recommended me so many things that are like, I see a video with a crazy title that I don't understand and it's got like 40 views. I'm clicking on it. I want to know what's going on. And half the time it's like nothing. But the other half of the time, I found someone under the Shakira music video posting about like train construction in Sydney, Australia out to 2028. I don't know how I find these things. But that's a good one. If you ever want to find some interesting YouTube channels, go to the Shakira music video or like another popular video with like 10 billion views or whatever. Just one of the most popular videos on YouTube, and just go to the comments and scroll and just anything that jumps out of the norm, like, cause you'll see like, oh, watching this in 2014, haha, like and comment if you're watching, you know, that kind of stuff. But every once in a while you find someone like meticulously documenting like, these are all the planned train construction projects in Sydney, Australia out to 2028. Come to my they don't even say shit like come to my channel to see. No, they just, with their full chest, start telling everyone without having been asked about what train lines are being worked on in the next couple of years. And then you go to their channel and it's just videos of trains and planes, and like in the comments of in the descriptions and comments of all of the videos, it's just like, this was this category train on this line at this time, operating normally, 2 minutes early. It's just like, oh my god, this guy. Like, I'm sure someone would pay for this kind of information, and this guy's doing it for fun. Which, like, maybe it's their job. I don't know. How do you ask someone who's just I don't know if they're predicting. I don't know if they work on the Sydney rail lines or something. I don't know how they have insider information to be just posting on YouTube about all the train construction going on in Australia. I also found a YouTube channel. It was some title like One Big Liar or Never Forgive This Liar or something, and I'm like, what is this? It's gonna be like some hateful like revenge thing, or maybe it's an ex and it's like a video documenting all of this person's ex, like all the bad shit this person's ex did. And then I look and it's just a woman, like an old woman who dedicated years of her life to making videos about how she hates Paul the Apostle from the Bible. She hates Paul the Apostle so much that she's spent years making YouTube videos about why he's the worst person, he's the devil, he's a liar. And I'm like, what? Okay. If that's how you want to spend your time, if that brings you joy, then great. But I think it's just making her more angry. And I don't really go look. I mean, I was kind of looking for that one. That was under the that specific comment I found under the Spirit Science Jordan D contacts Charlie Kirk after he was killed. That's a wild video on its own. There's a guy, Spirit Science. It's a whole thing. He's kind of a cult leader a little bit. He was a Newgrounds animator turned cult leader. And he did a lot of wild things, made a lot of very strange and absurd claims. A lot of it is just like Nazi shit, but repackaged to be a little bit less offensive. But he said that he contacted Charlie Kirk beyond the grave. Yeah, and Charlie Kirk told him that he specifically was very cool and very smart and going to be ascending to the 4th level of consciousness very soon, and it was his duty to share the message of the great ascension of all of Earth to all of his followers. And then you go to the comments under it of this like esoteric crystal cult, a new age, like esoteric Nazism, but sort of reworked to be about crystals and Atlanteans and Martians and stuff. And then you look in the comments and it's all like Christian wine moms being like, God bless, I love speaking with the loved ones on the other side. Which, like, at first seems weird. And then you think about it for like 2 seconds and you're like, wait, this is just Nazi conspiracy posting, but for wine moms. Because instead of like being about it's like it's the same ideology, but just purpose to be like, oh honey, it's all love in the end. Why fight back against the people putting you on the cattle car when we're all going to be in heaven at the end of the day? There's no reason to fight back. I'm not going on the cattle car because I wholeheartedly support my husband putting you on the cattle car. Yeah. But that's a whole rabbit hole if you're interested in like losing a couple of brain cells and wasting a few hours on like a Sunday. Just look up Spirit Science on YouTube and just start clicking around. I promise you, no matter what you click on, you're gonna find something amazing. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny because he's so insane. Like, I'd say dangerously so. But like, the people who believe in Jordan D and don't see it for the insanity that it is, they were always going to believe some crazy bullshit. He's just providing a service. He's just filling a niche. If it wasn't him, it'd be someone else. Luckily, he is also a Newgrounds animator, so he has a nice little character called Patchman who explains how the human species was all left-brained at a time, but then the Martians came and turned them all right-brained. Or something. I don't remember fully. I remember a big part of it is that, and this is, I don't know, it sounds frankly insane and incredibly bigoted, but it is a claim that Jordan D makes, not my claim. I don't think this is true. Nothing. A Zulrah drop with nothing. Well, yeah, Spirit Science claims that Jewish people are from the future and also space. Space and the future. And they were brought back in time by a 12-foot tall Atlantean bird person. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. There's also a video called Jordan D infiltrates a hospital, and then you click on it, and the first thing you're like, oh well, this is a re-upload. Jordan D infiltrates a hospital. This is a re-upload. Clearly, they're just like taking it out of context to make them look bad. Nah, it's the full video. And you click on it, and you're like, well, he can't actually infiltrate a hospital. Maybe he just like asked for a tour. Maybe he said he was a student and sort of lied a little bit so he can film the medical stuff. But no, Jordan D, he turns the camera on himself and he goes, I have infiltrated a hospital. And then he goes on to film someone's surgery without their consent. And then afterwards, he goes and rambles for like 5 minutes about how there aren't enough crystals in healing centers and they're not focused enough on healing the soul. Oh, Jordan D. Please lead your crystal cult warriors off to the next plane of consciousness. Do ayahuasca and keep talking to dead celebrities, I guess. Why? 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 Why, Zulrah? I was just scrolling on Reddit because I don't respect Zulrah and I'm never getting the blowpipe, so I might as well look at stupid shitposts while I'm doing Zulrah. If you disrespect Zulrah, you're gonna get hit for 41 ranged on Mage Phase. Well, I'm gonna get hit by a 41 ranged on Mage Phase either way. I don't think it... Don't think it matters either way. Reorganize. Let's continue. I'm still gonna be scrolling Reddit, but this time I'll pay slightly more attention. Blue range phase. Blue range phase. And that's what happens. That's just how it goes, it's Zulrah. You just get the blue range phase. Can we get spooned on this drop? Spoon feed me, Zulrah. Ah, ba 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 ba. My mouth is open and ready. Hmm. 1, 3, 4, 5. Haha. Fun and number. Okay. Can we try again? You gonna be cool this time, Zulrah? You gonna be cool? Or you gonna kick me in the shin? It's up to you. You decide. Choose your own adventure, Zulrah. I am also getting tired and hungry of... I am getting tired and hungry of this content. I must dine and recover from this content, which is driving me fucking bonkers. Let's see. Oh, that would have been so upsetting if I died there. Oh, can I please? This is gonna be the last one because I gotta go get something to eat. Besides just sharks and cromwons, I'm actually gonna go get some food. I'm so tired of this Zulrah. Let me go. Uh-oh. Didn't get the switch off in time. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna go get some food and do some other stuff. Oh, okay. Have a good one, y'all. I will be seeing y'all later.